What is good, YouTube? Today we're reacting to Bobby Altoff's obsession with black men is insane. Okay, so this is an O'Shea Duke Jackson video. Y'all like, subscribe, and make sure to put the video in the description for y'all, the original video. And yeah, nigga, we gonna chew this shit out, twin.
Broke money murder for higher society.
757.
Why would I do what I want?
Alright, we getting to it though, y'all. Love y'all to death. Let's get it.
Bobby Altoff's life is like a soap opera with the ups and downs. Just last year, she was married to a promising
That's her man. That was her man.
CEO by the name of Corey Altoff.
Bro, I just thought of something, bro. She gonna have to change her goddamn name, bro. I'm not going for that. It couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me. You're not about to hear leave. You're not finna leave me, bro, and then go be a hoe with my last name. It's not happening. Especially when you're a prominent CEO. Let's be for real. He has CEO already. He don't need her. You know what I'm saying? And she run around with his last name out here just slobbing and knobbing.
A programmer who works as a senior vice
programmer.
president in a company called CompTIA.
He worked for CompTIA. If you in the tech field, you know CompTIA. So this nigga is really up there. And meanwhile, his girl's out here just
very smart guy, a millionaire in his own right. And then
his girl just Tiana Trump and just.
There is Bobby Altoff, who blew
with his last name, though, bro.
Up and became a podcaster, a big-time TikToker. But for some reason, with her relationship with her husband, things kind of went sour. I don't know exactly what happened.
Can I be real? I'm gonna add in some context, bro. A CEO, bro, like somebody in his position, these niggas be so fucked up and depressed. It's crazy, bro. Like, these be some of the saddest people ever, bro. Like, for real. The shit that CEOs gotta go through, you gotta be feeling bad, bro.
In their short marriage, but at certain
I'd be damned if I make it to that level with my girl out here doing all that, though.
Points, Bobby Altoff started experiencing certain crash outs, being disrespectful to her husband.
My husband says he's upset with me because, in his words, "Sweetie, you need to stop spending so much money on DoorDash. Ordering it 3 times a day is not appropriate, and we need to start living within our means. Honey, it sounds like you have an income problem, not..."
Who the fuck do you think you are? You're not the one making the money. Wait, what the hell? You be happy that he said it in a polite way, bro. You gonna sit here and record it?
"But I have a spending problem.
You gonna sit here and record it like you ranting.
Start earning more money and we won't have these issues."
He's a fucking CEO. What are you talking about?
So I took his credit card that we share and I booked a vacation for my daughter Richard and I.
Lost her fucking mom.
We're staying in a hotel tonight and I hope
this is why you gotta be careful with who y'all have kids with, bro, because that shit is.
he enjoys that I charged $8,000 to his credit card. Make more money, darling.
And then
this is a fucking CEO in the VIP, or like not VIP, the VP, and then CompTIA is like a major. Who the fuck do she think she is, nigga? You know how much work he had to put in to get to where he at?
there was that podcast.
How much work did she have to put in to get to where she at?
That's where she was in bed with Drake, and her husband found that very offensive. And because of her,
then she in the bed with a nigga. She ain't have to do that. She ain't have to be in his bed, bro.
Disrespect for the husband, he was like,
"Stop it."
He was out. And
nigga, I would have assassinated.
He filed for divorce.
I would have assassinated you.
And Bobby Altoff was back on the market again, but it wasn't for long. Bobby Altoff started to change her whole identity when it came to marriage and relationships. Bobby Altoff started to
she doing it all out of pettiness, though. She not actually
go
serious,
for black men, and not just any kind of black men, athletes. And this is where the whole Sean Murphy Bunting situation took form. Now, if you guys don't know, Sean Murphy Bunting is.
Did you think she actually fucked with you, bro?
A cornerback who won a Super Bowl with the 2020.
Nigga, this girl is on a revenge tour. You actually thought she liked you?
2010 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And allegedly these two were dating. And there was a video of them out, and allegedly that's him that was kissing her, but he then said it wasn't, but it definitely looks like him. And then everything seemed to be okay until it wasn't.
Thing for about a year after, and then I got lonely. Met a guy around Thanksgiving.
Girl, you know, a girl like this ain't here to stay, bro.
And I think things moved really fast. I don't know. I thought
You know she not here to stay.
it was fate. Clearly it wasn't. It was really sweet. Really.
Bro, the most underrated superpower ever is just being single, bro. Like, you could stay single and happy, bro. You're ahead of 99%.
Thoughtful. And he like did.
If I got rich like that, I'm not thinking about girls, bro. I'm sorry. Like, last thing I'm thinking about is getting a hoe. So I done blew up. Nigga, I'm trying to get to that level.
He just was very thoughtful, and I think
I'm trying to do what DGG did. I'm trying to have everybody in the family gonna have money, bro. That's what I'm thinking about. I ain't thinking about no girl, bro. No relationship. No getting back at no exes. None of that. Tripping.
It raised the bar for me, which sometimes sucks because then it's like I didn't want the bar to be raised at all, but nevertheless, it didn't work out. He broke up with me. Then he ended his.
Bro, that's my problem with her. She actually sucks at what she does, nigga. She's not good at anything. I'm sorry. Like, she's not good. But she's trying to flex it. Like, yeah, I'm around these celebrities. They all trying to fuck, bro. All of these celebrities are trying to hit. That's the only reason they there.
Break up. Then I broke up with him. And then when I tried to undo my breakup, there was no undoing it. He was done. So, yeah, that's.
Bro, I guarantee you she was like this before she got with that nigga, bro. I guarantee you she was like this before she got with the CEO dude. Cause these are the type of girls that chase those type of people that are in his position. Like, it's gonna be girls like this, bro. I guarantee she was already like this. He just ignored the signs because he felt like he was at a position to where he would be immune to
dating
shit like
is
this.
just hard, you guys. Like, I don't know, because I know people are
not even just both of them. You know what I'm saying? The football nigga and the CEO, they both like ignored the signs. I guarantee you.
gonna be like, just focus on your kids, and you don't need anybody. I get it. I know. I love my kids. I'm a really good mom, and I don't.
Focus on your kid. Focus on your career, bro. It sucks. Like, your career is intolerable. Like, you focusing on the wrong shit. You focusing on niggas. You need to be focusing on your career. You need to take acting classes, comedy classes, something, bro.
Have to prove that to
Bro, you ass.
you guys. And their dad's a great dad, and he does a great job with them. He's an incredible dad. I have zero complaints about us as co-parents. That said,
Yeah, your plastic surgeon did a good job on them lips.
I was 21 when we met. He was 30.
Like I said, he thought he was immune. She was already a hoe.
I was really young. I was immature, and our kids are so much better off with us apart. So I'm gonna go back to dating again, because I don't think because my first relationship didn't work out and I have kids, that means that I need to be single for the rest of my life. So hopefully I find someone. Like, I tear up every time I say
Don't ever think you're immune, bro.
that, because I don't believe I'm going to.
No.
Nigga, if you sitting here, you still trusting everything that these girls be saying and they be doing. You lost your mind, bro. You lost your mind. You gotta have some type of skepticism. Always, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. And if you, don't crash out. You never should crash out, because you should already be paying attention.
Of course, so many people came after her because
A crash out happens when something you didn't expect happens. Like, nigga, if you know, bro, you know, nigga. Trust your gut.
it seemed like her preference became black men. And so we started to hear stuff.
Once you go black, you become a single mother.
Who the
So
hell
you're
is this?
telling me that
Who the fuck is this?
there's no white men out here that are deadbeats. So you're telling me only black men make women single mothers. Do you know how freaking ignorant you sound? And do you know that I'm with a black man? Once again, they're not black, they're brown. Who has literally gave me the best life ever.
This is what a lot of white guys say. Once you go black, you're a single mom. That could be debated depending on who you are, but I don't think that's true. This lady has just talked about that herself. Let's go back to the original premise, shall we? Now, Bobby Altoff,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Remember how I said Bobby's plastic surgeon
it
did a good
depending
job
on
her
who you
lips?
are.
Remember how I said her plastic surgery did a good job on her lips? These shits, whoever the fuck this is, look at her plastic surgeon. Look what her plastic surgeon did to her.
Lady has just talked about that herself.
what
Let's
her
go
plastic
back
surgeon
to the
did to
original
her.
premise, shall we? Now, Bobby Altoff left her husband, Corey, who is pretty much a CEO. He's a corporate guy. He's still young. He's only 34 years old. He left her, and he probably did not
So he's
want
not a
to do
CEO,
that, but
still.
it's safe to say that he's going to be okay. He'll be able to rebound. And this is what happens with most guys who are doing very well. The woman may be doing very well herself, but just because the lady is popular or because she has money,
She gonna crash out because she's never gonna be as stable as she was when she was with that actual decent nigga. So she gonna crash out because she knows what she done lost to some crazy shit.
it doesn't mean that she's going to be doing great. Now, if we look at Bobby Altoff
Also, she only getting older.
and we look at, what she has and what she can do, I mean, she still has 2 kids and she is Caucasian, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be able to get a mate. Remember, Bobby Altoff was very disrespectful to her husband, and this is something that women don't understand.
Bro, you niggas is sitting here still giving her a fucking chance, bro. Chasing after her.
Once you get a reputation for being disrespectful to men and other men see it, it's true that men tend to not take you very seriously. And the only way they can take you
They only trying to fucking leave, nigga. You're not here for
very, very seriously is
That's the last thing you're gonna do is stay.
as if your beauty is like so exceptional where you can overcome that. And it's probably safe to say for most men that Bobby Altoff may be somewhat attractive, but maybe not attractive enough to overcome her disrespect. And she also has 2 children there, so that needs to be kept in mind. So what kind of man could Bobby Altoff get being divorced, a single mom with 2 kids, and most likely not the best body?
Guys, my boyfriend made me dinner. What did you make tonight?
I made some Mexican rice, found on Google,
Okay.
and just some regular broccoli.
All
Nice
right.
and easy, nice and simple.
What should I start with?
Go for the rice.
Okay.
Out of 10, what are we talking?
Why her head so shiny, bro? What's up with that?
It's really good.
Out of 10.
I don't, a 9.
Okay, I'll take it. That works too. I know, amazing. I know,
Do you want to try it?
I know.
I can't believe you made this. It's really good.
Probably the best chicken I ever had in my life. I'm being honest with
I agree.
She done left a CEO, her older CEO, for a teenage heartthrob. This nigga look like he 17.
Presentation,
16, bro.
I said like cool, 8 out of 10. What we going for the taste test? Overall, full plate.
I can't say nothing. I look young
This is a
too.
10.
I can't say nothing. I look young too, but this nigga is literally giving me like TikTok teenage heartthrob game. Like,
So this is Bobby Altoff's new boyfriend. He's very similar to Sean Murphy Bunting. If you look at the skin complexion, younger dude, he's probably going to be an athletic guy. But guess what? Bobby Altoff is not with the provider guy. I can tell you right now that if they're together, guess who's paying the bills? She is.
Yo, he running the play. He running the share play, bro. Yo, I guarantee you, he way younger than her too, bro.
And see, a lot of ladies don't understand that. When you are a lady and you
That nigga
have
running
a
the play.
provider male and you start being disrespectful, it doesn't really matter if you're white, black, or otherwise. Because yes, it's true that professional black men
And
could.
then what's gonna happen? This my crystal ball. This crystal ball entity. This is what's gonna happen. She gonna piss him off. He gonna start disrespecting her, and then she gonna be like, "I can't do this. I'm done." And then he's gonna go and get like the baddest bitch ever, and then he gonna flex, and he gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm the baddest bitch ever." You know what I'm saying? Probably a girl that he done met through her and her connections.
Definitely deal with Bobby Altoff and become a provider for
I'm
her.
sorry, she mid, dog.
But Bobby Altoff is huge. I mean, on social media, she is a single mom now, or divorced mom. She has 2 kids, and
And she
there's
got
not
2
a lot of
kids, bro.
high-end black men or men in general who
This is
are really
watching that.
interested in dealing with her
Hell
on
no.
that level. And so
Hell
the
no.
only kind of man that will deal with someone like Bobby Altoff is a guy she has to pay for. A guy like this. And this is important for a lot of ladies to know. You can be successful and you can have money. You can even be young and you can even be attractive, kids or no kids. But the moment that men find out that you have a disrespectful attitude towards them, no rich guy is going to waste his time dealing
Realize, bro, you gotta respect y'all men, bro. Like, all you gotta do is be respectful. Don't be an asshole. Like,
with you. And I'm going to tell you
handle that, bro. That's all it takes, bro. It's so simple.
exactly why he doesn't have to. You see, this is why you never really see
doesn't
rich
have
guys or successful men making content on YouTube or talking about these things, because it's so powerful they don't need to. Men who have money, men who have opportunities, don't even waste their time talking about this stuff, because it really is just so easy to replace somebody. And it's not to say that men with means don't have issues, or men with means don't have problems, or men with means don't have disappointments, because I'm pretty sure that they do. But the reality is that if they see disrespect, they can replace it very quickly with respect. And even if they're not the best person in the world, Bobby Altoff for the rest of her life will be paying for the kind of man that she wants. She likes young, light-skinned, attractive black men who most likely don't have any financial opportunities. And so they'll date her, and they'll definitely do this. But she's definitely paying. She went from being upset at a husband because she wanted to use his credit card to now basically using her own credit card to pay to get her cheeks clapped. And this is what women gotta stop doing. Stop trying to ask for a provider guy and disrespect a provider guy when clearly you're not ready for a provider guy, only for you to go head on and pay for the guy that you really want, who don't really look at Bobby Altoff. He doesn't have to. You see, this is why you say that men with means don't have issues, or men with means don't have problems, or men with means don't have disappointments, because I'm pretty sure that they do. But the reality is that if they see disrespect, they can replace it very quickly with respect. And even if they're not the best person in the world, Bobby Altoff for the rest of her life will be paying for the kind of man that she wants. She likes young, light-skinned, attractive black men who most likely don't have any financial opportunities. And so they'll date her, and they'll definitely do this. But she's definitely paying. She went from being upset at a husband because she wanted to use his credit card to now basically using her own credit card to pay to get her cheeks clapped. And
I'm just not understanding why she would make that video to begin with. Like, you know how crazy? Do he not got family? He don't got sisters, cousins, nothing. I swear to God, bro. She wasn't afraid of a fade after that. Like, ain't nobody thinking about whooping her ass after posting some shit like that's crazy, bro.
This is what women gotta stop doing. Stop trying to ask for a provider guy and disrespect
a whole influencer. You gonna disrespect your husband in front of your
provider guy when clearly you're not ready for a provider guy, only for you to go head on and pay for the guy that you really want, who don't even care about you. And this is why it is important for women or men in general. If you get people that are in your life and they really want to hold you down, you should really appreciate it, because Bobby Altoff right now has found that out. Nobody needs to deal with you, okay? I don't care what you think you deserve in life. Nobody's obligated to put up with you or to put up with your problems or to put up with what you have to offer. It is very hard the higher you go up.
Who the fuck was that nigga, bro? What the hell is he?
Nobody needs to deal with you, okay? I don't care what you think you deserve in life. Nobody's obligated to put up with you or to put up with your problems or to put up with what you have to offer. It is very hard the higher you go up to find people who are high-level people who will deal with your issues. And the person that usually will do that is the man that has kids by you and is married to you. But if a guy is not married to you, or if he's not invested in you, it's so easy for the guy to just let you go and move on to somebody else. And now this is what Bobby Altoff has remembered. Like, hey, she's even doubting herself if she'll ever get a guy again, a guy that will stay there and love her for her, where there's not really a reason to do that. And it's to the point now that for somebody to deal with you, you have to pay them to do it. And it's not
Crazy.
just Bobby who's going to be doing this. It's going to be a lot of women who will be doing this. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi Du Jackson.
That's some real shit. Hey, look, y'all. That's some real shit, bro. This is a real thing that, like, women gotta just take accountability, or, you know, life gonna make you take accountability, bro. Like, y'all be so fucked up. Y'all be so fucked up. Y'all be so fucked up in the way that y'all treat people, where, like, y'all not even realizing, bro, like, what this shit gonna turn into later on. You disrespecting your man on in front of your big ass fan base is crazy. Like, no nigga, especially nobody who also has some type of fan base, is gonna go for no shit like that. Like, that shit's crazy. But anyway, hey, I don't know if that's my last video today. I might make another one. But Young Infinite Cut, my Cut, like, subscribe, all that shit, and yeah, team me up, gang. Appreciate y'all.